Hello guys, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel where we cover all crafts and memory keeping. If it has paper or stickers, I'm on it. Today we will be covering our mini album Me, Myself, and I thought it would be a perfect project since you don't know who I am and this is about me. This project is a collaboration between Studio Calico and Heba Alsibai from my little journal. We will finish half of the album together so you get to see the process, and then we will do a flip through. So let's get started. The first prompt we're working on is the internet made me buy this. Stanley Cup is definitely something I was influenced into buying. I used the chipboard that says right now from the kid to add a little bit of color along with a heart. I love how the journaling looks around the picture when the picture is fussy cut. So I did that multiple times throughout this album. Next up is my favorite spot at home, which is definitely my craft room. We use a border from Studio Calico Color Theory kit and chipboards from the Me, Myself, and I kit. To the right of the picture, there's a spot. I wanted to put a sentiment there, and it says, I just want to make nice things, which I thought was perfect for this one. I used the tag to add the journaling, and then we can work on the other side. I tried to mix in different sizes like 3x4s along with my 3x8s and flip outs just to add a little bit of dimension to the album. The next prompt is my morning ritual, but I don't have a set morning ritual, so I thought I would cover the word morning with a washi tape and then make it into a morning and night ritual where I can talk about both of my routines. The next prompt is my greatest fear, which is losing loved ones, especially my puppy. She is 14 years old. I used a mix of different alpha stickers to highlight words, that way I know what it says without having to read the journaling. I want to include a picture of my puppy on the next page, so I took 2 Traveler's Notebooks pages and glued them back to back, cut them to size of the journal. However, I made a mistake here. I put the holes on the wrong side of the page. I wanted the dark green to be facing the other way, but it's okay. We covered it up with this gold washi and now you can't see the mistake. My dog's name is Lassie. She has been with me for 14 years. I found her on the street when she was 2 months old and has been by my side ever since. She was actually trained to be a service dog for PTSD and depression, but now she is retired and living her best life. Next prompt is my favorite books, which was recorded for short, so we'll move on to taking care of myself. If you like any of the products that I'm using throughout this project, they might be linked in the description below. But I do use a lot of products from my stash, so they might be retired or sold out. I decided to pair this layout with 3x4 cards so I could record my 2 favorite self-care activities, which are baths and getting my nails done. I had a 3x4 card that had nail polish on it, which was also perfect for this layout. The next prompt is a few things about me, and I wanted to bring in those pink and orange tones from the Focusing on Me card to the other side, and I found this chipboard from the kit with the exact same colors, so it was perfect for it. Now, when I didn't have pictures I wanted to include in a certain prompt, I ended up covering those prompts with others. My album was also getting pretty chunky because of all the chipboard, so it worked out. Next up is bad habits, and I have a lot of those, so I decided to separate the card and use arrows to talk about 2 different bad habits, which are sugar and vaping. I also added 3x4 cards and used an old Future Craft stamp to add my title and talk about the bad habit of going to sleep way too late. The green circle chipboard says snooze button, and it brings in the greens from the other side. Now for the next prompt, I decided to dig into my die cut album. This is an old picture album that I decided to use it to organize all of my die cut and make it easier for me to search. The next prompt is stuff that inspires me, and I decided to document video chat with Heba speeches using chipboard from the kid and this artist washi tape from the washi tape shop. When I was stamping my title for number 2, I realized that not all the letters were gonna fit, so I had to cut out one of the E's, but I still know what it says, so I'm okay with that. I remembered I had this stamp which represents a like button from Instagram and goes well with the die cut from the other side, so I decided to use it there. My number 1 inspiration is my fiance Kenny, so I printed out a picture of him using my Canon Ivy and put it on number 1, then added my journal. The last prompt on the album is the very important people in my life, which is my family. I added a chipboard that says thank you for your part in my journey, and then I created a flip out using washi tape for the other side of the layout. I added a 3x8 of my favorite photo with my mom to the front side of the flip up, and then a chipboard to include that yellow color from the other side. On the inside, I placed a picture of me and my dad in Puerto Rico and a die cut. I decided to add more color to the layout by coloring the letters VIP, and also add a picture of my other VIP, Lassie. I cut a 3x4 card to add my journaling on the left side of the layout, then added these clear Velcro dots to be able to keep the flip out in place in the album. And now that I add my journaling, my Me, Myself and I album is complete.